Hi YouTubers, my name is Sarasha Glover and I'm coming to you as a fairly first time YouTube person. And I'm coming to you because I am a 35-year-old woman. I am currently in my last semester of college. And what I've realized in speaking with the different ladies on campus, the young ladies on campus, is that a lot of times in your 20s, you don't really know a lot about relationships. And I've had conversations with a group of ladies, and I was giving them some advice, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to start a YouTube page because I'm sure ladies of your age in that 18 to 25 range, or 18 to 22, however old you are in college, or if you're just in your 20s and you just need advice with dating. I realize we think we know a lot about men, but we don't. And the things that we think we know, it's I don't know why we think we know so much about them, but that's what we think. And I just wanted to come to you young ladies and just give you some of my feedback. I've been with the same guy since I was 22 years old, so that's 13 years. We have two kids together. We live together. We're not married. I have a really weird thing with marriage. Not weird, but I'm just different when it comes to marriage, so we're not married. But I can tell you about things that I've done wrong. I can tell you about things that I've done in past relationships. I've been dating since I was 15 years old, so that's 20 years. And I have a few things I can tell you about that. Yeah, it's really interesting stuff that I want to talk to you ladies about. So please send me your questions. One of the things that I talked about with one of the young ladies that was in my class, she's 24, I believe, 24 years old, and she has a child. And she was talking about this guy that she really liked, and she comes off as a really independent girl, right? And so I asked her, like, what I think she assumed. Well, he broke up with her, he lost his job, and so the situation is that he wasn't happy with himself because he didn't have a job, so he couldn't be happy in a relationship. And so they went back and forth. They're texting this, and so they broke up, and she was like really hurt, and she was talking about it, and she was really like upset at him, kind of, and playing hard in the sense of not calling him, not checking up on him, and not understanding about what it means for a man to have a job and his ego and to be able to take care of him. I'm not sure how old he was, but I'm assuming he's in his 20s as well, right? And so I said, why not text him just to check on him, see how he's doing? And she didn't want to do that. She felt like he broke up with her, so he should be checking on her. But I'm like, no, he's hurting because he lost a job, and you were somebody that he was with, and you had a great relationship with him. Why not check up on him? Say, hey, I was thinking about you today, because she thinks about him all the time, right? And so why not let him know that you're thinking about him? Like, why put up this facade like you're just this rough chick who don't care about anything, but you really like the dude. Like, on the inside, you're killing yourself. You're talking to your friends about him. You're talking to me about him. You're talking to other people about him, but you don't want to call him to check up on him. So I said, why not send him a text message? I was thinking about you, wanted to see how you were doing. I know it's tough for you right now without a job, so I just wanted to see what that was looking like. He came back. He's glad that she text messaged him. She's checking on him, and they have a conversation going, and they were able to talk about how he broke up with her over text and what that meant. So the relationship's not completely done as she thought it was, but now there's a possibility, but he has to get back on his feet. He's a man. He has a child himself. And so he has to be able to take care of himself, and to feel that he can take care of a woman with a child and not have a job. That's a lot on a young man. It's a lot on a man, period. And so she thought so much into it, and she was taking it as rejection instead of looking at it from his point of view, thinking that, oh, he didn't want to be with me anymore. He broke up with me on text message, but not thinking about the big picture, what it means for him. It's not just about her. It's about him as well. And so that was some of the advice I gave her, to text him, see how he's doing. Came back, and now they're speaking again. And she had friends who were telling her, who are also in their 20s, telling her, don't text him like with attitude, and he should be checking on you, and da 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 da. But he's the one who's hurting. He's the one who doesn't have the job, who lost his job, and he needs to find the happiness with himself. So why not go out and check on him to make sure that he's okay? And so with that advice, that's what I gave her. And so there you have it. And I would love for you to reach out to me. Again, my name is Sarasha Glover. Reach out to me if you have any questions about what it's like to date in your 20s. Any questions for me, I'm open as a book and I'm willing to answer anything. You can send them to me at sglover226 at AOL.com. That's SGLOVER 226 at AOL.com. I'll put the information at the bottom so you can contact me, or you can put questions in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and I look forward to speaking with you all. I love you guys. Bye.